Hello goobers, and welcome back to another silly little goofy little video. It's the series where I teach you how to gamer correctly. So of course you're gonna wanna create a place in the build tab, and then I'm just gonna call this like, right, yeah, cool. And then you're gonna wanna click the edit button, no way. And then you wait for it to load. And once it loads, you've got this big base plate, right? So standard control is WSD to move. You can click on the stuff, etc. So, you can go to I'm gonna change my base plate color to green, like the grass that I never touch. So, like the tutorial title video says, I'm gonna be making a little basic obby. So let's make this a bit smaller so that there's room and stuff. And now if you playtest, you're gonna notice that you don't spawn on the platform. You actually spawn pretty far away. So there's two ways of fixing this. You can take the base plate and change the position to 0, space 0, space 0. And then that'll be in the center of the workspace. And then if you playtest, because you spawn at 0, 0, 0, you'll spawn on the base plate. Or, alternatively, you can go ahead and add a spawn location. Move that to wherever you want on the plate. I'm going to choose center-ish. Actually, I can just do that by changing the position to 0, 0, 0. And then moving it up so that it's on top. And now, I'm just going to scale this. And now, if I click playtest, boom, I spawn right on top of it. So, in this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to, make a full obby and add checkpoints, and maybe even like an end thing. So first, you're going to want to make a kill break. So you can do that by selecting the base plate, hitting Control D to duplicate. If you just move the base plate up, you'll notice that there's two base plates. And I'm going to call this kill part. By the way, F2 to rename stuff. Yeah, and then I'm going to make mine red, and I don't think I have neon, do not, so I'm going to make this corroded metal. And then I'm going to scale it down to be 3 pixels wide, move it down, and then, currently, if you spawn in, and then you jump on it, well, I have the force field on right now, but if I wait for that to turn off, you don't get killed. That's because we haven't added a script to it yet. So, select your kill part, and add a script. In that script, you're going to want to put, you're going to search for part touched, execute in kill part, also known as script.parent, is touched, and then you're going to want to output the hit to TLR, and then set object property, set health, make sure the H is capitalized, of player dot, just player, and then select number, and it should just set to 0. Now usually this doesn't work for me because I'm a goober and I'm bad at coding, but yeah, so another way to do that is to go into your script, and on part touched, you're going to need to find first child, in player, and the child name will be head. And then just do destroy object. And if you don't know, destroying the head of a player kills them immediately. So if I touch this, it should destroy my head once this force field goes off. Future Carson here, right? So you're just going to want to add parent to the end of that PLR in the find first child, and that'll do it. As you can see, once I touch it, it destroys my head and I die. So now let's add like just some platforms to jump on. So Control D, duplicate the base plate. And I'm gonna scale this down so it's harder to jump onto. And yeah, you can, do that. And then I'm gonna rename this to platform. Platform. There we go. And if you're gonna have a bunch of platforms, like if you have, let's say you have 4 platforms, right? You can go ahead and add a folder, and then you would name the folder like platforms or something, and then click on the top platform part and hold shift and click on the bottom one. That'll select everything in the path of those 2 parts, and then you're going to want to just drag those into the folder, and then that makes it easier for sorting. And so yeah, that's basically all you need to know for an obby. I mean, you can go to the toolbox and mess around and add stuff. I know there's probably some cool stuff like alien red sky. That could be cool. Or blocks of colas. I'll get into how to make your own custom tool in a future tutorial. There's a bunch of stuff in the toolbox, so you can check that out. And yeah, that's really all you need to make an obby. Next tutorial, I'm gonna maybe add on to the obby, maybe add a badge at the end, add X maybe even a custom tool. But yeah, for now that's it. Goodbye.